Hello, Kat here from Kat TV, and today's video is all about blogging, whether you should blog, the purpose of blogging, whether blogging is still in or not, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so let's jam on blogging. Now, what is the purpose of blogging? Well, firstly, when I work with clients, one of the main ways people stuff up is they just go out crazily and do blog content without really having an objective or B, a desired outcome for their time spent on the blog. So blogging has a few purposes. So the biggest purpose is that it can actually be used for search engine optimization purposes. So really you can be using these articles to start getting found in the search engines to get generic traffic back to your website. So in layman's terms, what that means is you can use your article for coming up in Google to get people who do little searches to come back to your website. So that's probably the biggest reason you would blog. Other than that, above and beyond, blogging is a really great way to build up relationships with your audience. So over time, if people are reading your stuff, they know you know your shizzle and that you've got value to offer. What that actually, in essence, does is from a psychological point of view, it breaks down the pre-sales barrier so that when it comes time for you to make an offer, people already feel like they know, like, and trust you, and you've spent time building that relationship. So it means that there's less buying resistance and you've kind of already cut that out and they're more likely to buy from you. Now, blogging can be a little bit like a ghost land. It takes time to build up an audience and to build rapport with people. So I would not be spending hundreds of hours blogging. I would use it probably mainly for search engine optimization. If you're going to do that, you need to know your keywords. You need to find out what search terms people are looking for, but more importantly, above and beyond that, what kinds of things you have the potential to get ranked on, what keywords will get your website up to the top of Google. So the thing is, a lot of the main keywords we work around are very competitive, and if you're a local business, not so much, but if, say, you're a coach and you are working on a global or national scale, it can be a little bit harder for you to get found on your core keywords, say like life coaching, because there's just so many of you out there, and that is competitive. But what you could find is you could uncover some of the smaller searches people are doing. So they might be looking for life coaches in Brisbane, life coaches in Melbourne, online life coaching, and then even maybe more refined under that. And you can start to get found on those words. So not necessarily the big words, because it's a little bit harder. Still possible, still doable, but just a little bit harder. So getting to know all about keywords is really important if you're going to be blogging. Otherwise, you're probably going to be hearing crickets. If that feels familiar, you probably know that feeling. So, over and out. The rest of the article is going to give you some hints and tips on how to make your blogging better, and I hope this is going to help you vamp up your blogging. I've also got an invitation link for you to come on into my little women's web, it's actually not that little anymore, it's quite big, women's web marketing group, almost I think over 200 people in there now, and we can help you get some leverage on your blogging efforts. See you next week with another video. Bye.